A solemn day in the West Bank. You're watching video from a funeral for a Palestinian man whose house was firebombed last week. His 18-month-old son died in the attack and the man succumbed to his burns earlier today. Israelis and Palestinians blame extremist Jewish settlers for the arson attack. For more, let's go to CNN's Oren Libermann in our Jerusalem bureau. And Oren, this was an absolutely horrific attack. Just describe the scene today as the body of this father of two was laid to rest.
Lynda, there was very much a sense of mourning, and thousands of Palestinians came out to pay their respects and to lay Saad Dawabshe to rest right next to his 18-month-old toddler, Ali Dawabshe. Ali Dawabshe died in that arson attack and murder that was right at the end of July there. He died from the fire suffered immediately in that attack. Meanwhile, Saad Dawabshe held on for 8 days but succumbed to his injuries, severe critical burns all over his body early this morning. Meanwhile, Saad Dawabshe's wife and 4-year-old son are still in critical condition at the hospital, fighting for their lives, hanging on. And the crowd, there are thousands of mourners very much aware of that. So there is that sense of mourning, as you said, suspected Jewish extremists suspected in this attack. Meanwhile, there is also a sense of anger at what's happened to this family. 2 lives lost, 2 more hanging on in critical condition. So there is that sense of anger, Lynda.
And Oren, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu called the attack an act of terrorism and he's vowed to catch the arsonists. But there is some concern that the Israelis guilty of crimes like this are not punished in the same way Palestinians are. What are people saying to you about that?
And that is very much one of the criticisms leveled at the Netanyahu government and at the Israeli justice system, that there are 2 different standards or 2 different levels of justice, even a different military court system in the West Bank for Palestinians. But at least in this specific case, Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, police and the security establishment are trying to avoid that criticism by saying that police and investigators can use administrative detention and whatever means necessary to bring these suspected Jewish extremists to justice. We've seen already 3 arrests, not in this case, but 3 arrests of Jewish extremists, and we'll see if police make any arrests again. It's been 8 days since the attack. Police have not made any arrests in this specific case, but police and the security establishment are doing what they can to find whoever's responsible here.
Hopefully they find them soon for the family. Oren Libermann in Jerusalem, thank you.